Bang, bang, bang! Freeze! Okay, I apologize for this very disturbing beginning, but then again, I have absolutely no other state of mind that I can use in order to properly describe this level. So, without any further ado, this is episode 4 Area 8, switched around. This map is being made by Joe Silinsk, or Joe Silinsky. I'm not really sure how you pronounce his name, but the moral of the story is this level was made by a guy named Joe and whose last name isn't Sigler. This level is also the only single player level that this person has done for the game. Other than that, the only levels that he has done was for the multiplayer mode, which means combat. So yeah, that's his legacy to Rise of the Triad, and oh boy, it is an ugly one, because this is bar none the worst level of the entire game. First of all, this level is really long. There's also a million of monks, because well, I did have a quick glance at the level map, and I pretty much saw that there must be at least over 200 enemies into this level, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not doing any kind of exaggeration. And all of them are monks! Do you imagine that? So essentially, this level is like one really ugly and long dungeon crawl in which there's a million of enemies, all of the missile weapons are stuck into places where you don't expect them, and yet there are some people up here, but they can't even get to you because they can't even see you from way up there. So congratulations. However, there are ways in order to make this level feel less painful, but then again, you pretty much have to know where all of the secrets are, because otherwise you don't stand a chance. For instance, try and imagine yourself without gun mode. The first time that I played this level, I did not even know that this secret was even there, and well, that's pretty much gonna allow you to cruise through the first minute or so of this level, because well, oh god, I really don't want to think back about the first time that I played this level, because oh my god, that was the worst thing ever. When I attempted to play this level on Crazy Man difficulty for the first time while I was preparing this LP, it took me over half an hour to beat this level. Thankfully, after having seen where all of the secrets are and having devised a route which makes it so that I'll be able to machine gun as less people in the face, at least I've managed to shorten that by about half, but yeah. It probably will be possible to go a whole lot faster, but then again that would probably involve missing all of the alternate little routes there and there, which involves secrets and all of this, and well, then again, I am here in order to showcase all of these secret areas, even though that most of them are not really constructive, because they simply give you extra lives, and according to the Rise of the Triad player guide, this level has over 10 one-ups. But hey, my 99 lives are laughing at this prospect. Mainly because I really don't see myself attempting this level as a pistol start, even though that probably will be possible as you probably just go right to the god mode area in order to properly kill everyone into your sight. So into this room we're gonna find one of the most important secrets in the whole level, because well, it's gonna come very handy later, because well, you'll see. It might not seem like much, but this switch will do wonders for us whenever the time will come. So here's the first of the optional areas that this level has. There's something like 3 extra hard sections where you can go to, but basically all that they do is award you extra lives and all of this, so don't get your hopes up. How did that happen? How did he climb on top of those people? But oh, those crazy monks. You can never like them. Well, that's not how this saying goes, but yeah, you can never like them, because they're assholes. So, over those spin blades, there's 20 monks or plus waiting for us, so yeah, it's gonna be the great spin blade siege of 1995. Can the monks make their way over to where I am, and will I finally pull off a flame wall shot correctly? Because it's really hard to use the flame wall here, considering that, well, the spin blades always get into the way, but, well, eventually you do kill enough people, so here we go. Yeah, before I learned about the flame wall existence into the very important secret... okay. This is not the time to burn to death. But yeah, before I did that, all that I did was pretty much use the machine gun in order to stall the monks behind the spin blade so that they would not cross over, but yeah, it's as tedious as you can imagine. Because this is why this level is really bad. It's just way too long, there's way too many enemies, and there's some sections into the level which really don't give you enough missile weapons at all. So you really need to know about every single thing that you're doing. You might have to backtrack in order to get missile ammo at some point, because otherwise you're going to be stuck shooting a million of monks with the machine gun, and well, it's really not fun. There's nothing fun about this. But what you could do is, well, if you're not in... okay, I'm really not sure why I'm not picking up the asbestos armor, but okay, I figured that everything will be fine, especially since we're going into another extra hard place, which is marked by those X's on the wall. Those things indicate real danger. Thankfully, we can be a real coward and bypass everything by flying here, considering that the monks cannot shoot upwards. Okay, it almost went wrong, but hey, I planned this all along, I tell you. So, what I wanted to tell earlier is that, well, if you do know the level layout well enough, you can pretty much be a professional coward and just avoid every single enemy by running past them, because at least the level layout allows you to run past the monks. But then again, your big problem will be the dead fire monks, because if you ignore them, all that's gonna happen is that you'll end up with a fireball in your back, and that's certainly not a good thing. This is why I generally just take my time and kill everything one by one. Oh, and all of the switches that we pressed earlier, they did absolutely nothing. All that they toggled was the fire chutes that were over there. And yeah, this is why the switch at the beginning of the gold door was very important, because it allows you to come back to the main room without any kind of hassle, because otherwise you have to walk all the way back, and it takes something like over a minute to do, which is really dumb. I mean, you shouldn't even have to find a secret in order to toggle this quick way to backtrack, because backtracking is not fun in any single circumstance. None. Zilch. Aucune.